Welcome back to Tales from the Shelf. Ninja Scroll is an adult anime movie from the early 90s. Alongside other movies like Akira and Ghost in the Shell, it helped popularize more adult-oriented anime here in the West. The film follows a rogue ninja warrior who is recruited against his will to help save the land from evil forces after he kills one of 8 demon warriors. He's joined by an untrustworthy old man who's actually a government spy who forces him into helping, as well as a female ninja who witnessed several dozen of her clan get brutally killed by one of the demons. Which, let me tell you, brutal is the name of the game with this movie. It definitely meets the blood and gore quota, with limbs and heads being severed enough times that you can make a game out of it. Yeah, do 5 push-ups every time a body part gets cut off. And when the movie's not violent, it's horny. Actually, along that note comes my biggest criticism of this movie. There are 2 scenes of sexual assault. I don't like that. Other than that, though, this film is pretty great. The animation is lovely to look at, the action is energetic and exciting to watch, and the characters are just interesting enough to hold your attention. Though, I must say, the villains all feel a bit underdeveloped. It's definitely because there are a lot of them, and none of them ever really get enough screen time to establish much actual character. But that does keep things fresh, though. No one villain overstays their welcome. The film was actually originally going to be 2 separate films, each one 45 minutes long, and it was even storyboarded as such. Eventually, though, they just made it one whole film, which I prefer. This movie flows way better as just one whole experience. There was a series based on the film released about a decade later called Ninja Scroll The Series. It's a standalone sequel, but it does have a few minor references to this movie. Ninja Scroll was a big inspiration for many directors, particularly the Wachowskis, and this film was a direct inspiration for The Matrix. In fact, the director of Ninja Scroll, Yoshiaki Kawajiri, even directed one of the sections in The Animatrix. I also feel it's worth noting that there was an OVA released later on called Ninja Resurrection, which here in North America was marketed as a sequel to Ninja Scroll. But the two are completely unrelated. They're similar and comparable, but still unrelated. If you're ever in the mood for a good anime action movie, check this one out. It's a little rough around the edges, but I'd say it's worth your while.